When I first arrived here from Beverly Hills, I knew I wasn't there anymore when I asked, "What's that thing?" I was, of course, referring to Rolands. Rolands was a food service. Maybe it wasn't Spago's, but I've never been to Spago's, and Rolands had a veggie sub. I thought, what would it cost to buy their concept and put on Sunset Boulevard in West Hollywood? What was this restaurant all about? I decided to visit the proprietors and find out a little about their operation. Is this a vehicle?
No, it's not a vehicle. Well, it's a trailer. It's a camping trailer is what it is. No, it's not a vehicle that you could drive. It's just a tow. Right in front of you is where the tongue is to hook onto a car to tow it with. I've brought it here about 30 years ago, and I've got it on blocks. I'm afraid if I ever had to move it, the poor thing would collapse on me because it's so old. You know, been here so long. But no, it's not a vehicle. Well, now, some places got hot dog stands. Why couldn't we have a sandwich stand? Hot dog, I mean, you know, Italian sandwiches. She said, well, how are we going to do it? I'll find a truck or I'll find something. In the newspaper, not too long after that, here comes this trailer for sale. Camping trailer for sale. Out in Barrington, I think it was. I'm not sure. It was way out in the boonies anyway. So out we went to go see it. Mary and I and Carol and Tim. We went to see this little trailer they had for sale. It was raining, thunder, lightning. I mean, it was terrible. We went over, talked to the guy, looked at the trailer, and I thought, well, yeah, I think maybe we can do something with this. So I bought it from him. I bought the trailer. Well, the kids, of course, you know, kids are kids. We're going to go camping. We're going to go, you know, here and there. So I'll tell you what, we're going to go camping one time. After that, I'm converting it into a sandwich shop. Of course, they didn't understand what a sandwich shop was. We did. We went camping, had a great time for the weekend. You know, we came back. I had a guy in the yard that I knew. I talked to different people in a Navy yard that I worked with. And one of them told me he knew this fella that could do conversion. Told me where he was in Northampton. So I talked to the guy, brought this trailer over there, and I told him what I wanted. I laid it out and told him what I wanted. He did the whole inside, converted into it. Now I got the trailer. Mary says, where are we going to put it? Now I got to find a place to put the thing. We've got people generation after generation. I've had people come in here. I remember that little girl used to come in here with her mother. Her mother used to sit her right there. And the little girl used to watch me make sandwiches. Very shy, she wouldn't say nothing. Finally, I asked the mother, I said, does she like cheese? She says, yeah. So I took a little piece of cheese and I says, would you like a little piece of cheese? And she looked at me and she just kind of took it. You know, and not too much. She was bashful. She was scared. But after a little while, she got to talking to me. She was, you know, oh, I was getting her a piece of cheese. She was so happy. Well, quite a few years after, this little girl that was sitting there was standing out here with her own little boy, sitting her little boy on here. Now, this is another generation. And I said, do you remember when I used to get, oh, I remember I used to sit there, Roland, you used to give me cheese. And I said, does your little boy like cheese? She says, oh yeah. So I'd give him a little piece of cheese. And it was like one of those type of things, you know. We do go to Florida. We figured that we've got people come in here, even today, sometimes I'll be here and I'll see some of the people I knew and I'll come out and hi Roland, how are you? Are you back from Florida? And I say, boy, I wish I could go to Florida. Boy, you must be lucky to go to Florida. And I says, luck has nothing to do with this. You know what it is? It's hard work. That's what it is. You could do the same thing I did. All you got to do is put the time in, the effort, and think about a little bit about, you know, what you want to do, and work hard, a lot of hours. You'll be able to go to Florida someday, you know. But just standing there and say, oh, you're lucky, and then you go back to your job, and, you know, you work 40 hours a week, and then you don't want to work any more than that, you'll never go to Florida unless you've got a job that pays big bucks. Having a good partner, so that's to me, that's the biggest thing. A man can be successful, but he will not be successful unless his spouse goes along with him. I've had a lot of guys, a lot of people that I know, they wanted to start a business. And the first thing my wife would say, you don't want to start there, you're going to start there, you're going to lose a lot of money, you're not going to be able to make it. And instead of trying to encourage them and doing something with them, they discourage them. So the guy's got a good idea, but he can't follow through because his wife won't go along with it, and she's, it's gonna get it. You got a good job now. Stay with what you got. Don't go trying anything because it won't work out, and then what are we gonna do then? You can't figure that. You've got to take chances. Life is a gamble. Everybody asks us, where you get your rolls? We make our rolls. Basically, we don't, we do make our rolls, and they're unique. They're a good roll. They're not a big, hard crust roll. The reason we didn't go with the hard crust roll is because we get a lot of people that are old people that, don't have any teeth or have a hard time with hard crust. They like a soft roll, and that's what we have, a soft roll.
What's this?
That's a propane tank that we have for the little heater we have in the sandwich shop, in the trailer. We've got to have heat in there sometime. Like today, if they were open today, it'd be so damp that they would have to have some heat. And by having that little gas heater, I don't know if you took it as we walked in, but you'll see it as we open the door. You'll see that little heater there, and that's strictly a gas heater. And propane is a way to go with it. And a tank like that will last us, long time, a long time. Some people will try to get something for nothing. They always want that little extra, but they don't want to pay for it. They want that, well, what difference does it make? Oh, you just throw a little bit more of this, a little bit, put another little piece of cheese, a little. To them, it's nothing. But you put that person in here, in our shoes, and let them run the place and get the profit, make, whatever, and have somebody else tell them that and see what they think. They'll say, whoa, wait a minute now, we can't do that. But they don't think of that. All they think is of, what can I get for nothing? I mean, what can I get for a little bit, a little something? And they'll push to try to get what they can. And like Carol was saying, I don't want any onions on mine, and well, put them on mine instead. You just don't do things like that. You just don't do this here to there, and not.
You'd get everybody down the line. Oh yeah, well I don't want to throw his pickles on my sandwich and throw her cheese over here. I mean, it would just get out of too hard. I mean,
But I guess they decided they better not. Hello. You're with? Excuse me. You're with whom? Internet business. Wow, that's quite a business, ain't it? Yeah, association. Yeah. Do you know who you're calling? Yeah, you're just picking names out of that book, right? This is Roland's. Through your computer. This is Roland's sub shop here in Dover. Right, Italian sandwiches, right. In New Hampshire, in Dover, New Hampshire, right. Where are you calling from? Las Vegas, Nevada? Wow. Yeah. I guess you have never tried my sandwiches, huh? No. Oh, they're great. They're the best. But let me just tell you this. My name is Roland, and the name of the place here is Roland's Sub Shop. Dover, New Hampshire. If you ever have a chance to come down, you come down, try them. You'll be happy with them. However, I am retired, and the ladies, the young girls, are running the show now. My daughter and other people. Okay? So they aren't here to answer anything, and I'm retired. Not retarded, but retired, and so I don't really have anything that I could help you with. I don't deal with anything. I'm just plain retired. When you're retired, you're retired, right?
I guess it's a sub shop.
You look at those people out there, put yourself in their shoes. make a sandwich for them like you make it for yourself. Without Mary and Carol, this place would not be here. You know, I mean, true, my name's on a sign, but the brains behind it and the backing behind it is Mary.